Congress is going to have to raise the debt limit. They understand that. That's absolutely essential. If you allow people to start to doubt whether the United States of America will meet its obligations, that would be catastrophic, and you can't take that risk.
If we don't raise the debt limit, a host of horrors are supposed to befall the United States. The price of debt will increase as market actors lose confidence in the U.S. People will dump treasuries, and without those foreign savings, businesses will find it difficult to raise the funds to continue their operations. At least that's the conventional view.
But we could think of an alternative perspective on this, which is market participants are also concerned about whether the U.S. is going to soon engage in fiscal reform to bring its outstanding fiscal imbalances back into balance. We know that programs like Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid have structural imbalances, meaning that the revenues projected for these programs are going to be considerably short of the spending commitments that the government has in the future. And we need to reform these programs as well as engage in tax reform because it's a very inefficient tax system and so on. And a lot of fiscal reforms need to be undertaken in order to restore market confidence in U.S. fiscal policy and stability of that policy over the medium and long term. And we've been procrastinating in making these reforms or implementing these reforms. The longer we procrastinate, of course, the costlier future adjustments will have to be, and the ensuing uncertainty is also a problem for markets. So we need some way of convincing markets that we will soon engage in these long-term reforms. And not raising the debt limit might serve as a commitment mechanism to demonstrate our resolve as policymakers to actually engage in fiscal reforms. And so if some lawmakers draw a line in the sand and say, well, no increase in the debt limit should be allowed, or we will not vote for a debt limit increase until we come to an agreement on these long-range fiscal reforms, that might be a good thing. And in fact, if markets perceive the right reasons for not raising the debt limit and view that failure to increase the debt limit as a commitment mechanism, then all these negative consequences that people are afraid of may not follow. Some people have suggested that my idea is like poking yourself in the eye in order to remind yourself to go to the eye doctor. But that might be the right thing to do if your eye is diseased and you're afraid you'll go blind if you procrastinate.